Ceaseless farting, unbearably bad table manners, and enough drugs to kill a horse. We all know Hitler had a screw loose, but something screwy was brewing downstairs as well. Adolf Hitler was one of the most malevolent dictators in all of human history, and he also had several medical conditions, one of which contributed to him being unbearable to be around due to a constant noxious odor. So, why couldn't Hitler stop farting? According to Dr. Ernst Schenk, who worked to preserve Hitler's medical files, Hitler's symptoms included stomach cramps, constipation, and diarrhea. Taken together, he suffered from what is now known as irritable bowel syndrome, or IBS. In the medical community, irritable bowel syndrome is a term used to describe a range of digestive symptoms, many of which could have afflicted Hitler, based on his known symptoms. Patients are often diagnosed with IBS until the specific cause of symptoms is found. According to Live Science, among Hitler's persistent gastrointestinal symptoms was chronic flatulence, or to put it more bluntly, he couldn't stop farting. Although IBS is a bit of a catch-all term, it's widely thought now that Hitler likely lived with ulcerative colitis, an inflammatory bowel disease that causes swelling and sores in the lining of the large intestine. Some of the most common symptoms of ulcerative colitis include abdominal pain, cramping, diarrhea, fatigue, and fever. Schenk believed colitis is the most likely cause of Hitler's symptoms, as it would explain the chronic flatulence as well as his other gastrointestinal issues. There are other possibilities, though. A number of medical conditions can sometimes cause chronic farting, including celiac disease, colon cancer, Crohn's disease, and diabetes. Today, some 1.6 million people live with Crohn's disease and ulcerative colitis. That wasn't the only medical issue Hitler faced, though. According to Dr. Schenk, Hitler also likely had both heart disease and Parkinson's disease. And to help relieve Hitler's discomfort, German doctors prescribed him several treatments that would be considered unusual by today's standards. According to All That's Interesting, Dr. Theodor Morell treated Hitler's flatulence and stomach problems specifically with Dr. Kuster's anti-gas pills and Mutaflor capsules, which contained a strain of hydrolyzed E. coli. These alternative treatments seem to work in the short term, but according to Live Science, the strychnine in the anti-gas pills led to liver and stomach damage. Furthermore, Dr. Morell's treatments, including codeine for pain, expectorants, quinine, salicylic acid, sulfonamides, and even cocaine, all could have contributed to Hitler's alleged drug addiction. Biographer Norman Ohler told the BBC,
Hitler takes cocaine on over 50 occasions, and not a soft dosage of cocaine. I mean, this is pure stuff.
Hitler's doctors believed that most of the German dictator's medical issues were related to an imbalance of gut microflora. And to help address these issues, Hitler was given digestive aids to help in his proper digestion. According to the Chicago Tribune, for cramps and pain, Hitler also injected a cocktail of morphine and papaverine, an antispasmodic. And he was also administered some even weirder treatments. For sexual impotence, he received injections of young bull prostates. Still, all the treatments didn't seem to prevent his chronic flatulence. And even if Hitler had been able to control his excessive farting, he was still not the type of person you would want to have over for dinner. An account given by a German officer who frequently dined with Hitler described Hitler's less than savory eating habits. Hitler apparently ate quite rapidly, with the unknown officer writing, "For him, food is merely an indispensable means of subsistence." That may have contributed to his issues. According to Northwestern Medicine, eating too quickly is another potential cause of excessive flatulence. The unknown Nazi officer also claimed that Hitler ate excessive amounts of cake, bit his fingernails, rubbed his nose repeatedly, and otherwise had terrible table manners. The same informant said that Hitler tended to ignore conversations, often lost in his own thoughts. According to human behavioral expert Dr. Frank Farley, these rude table manners are not so surprising. Hitler was a monster in his lack of concern for many people. We can presume he knew people were afraid of him, and his unpredictable and in-your-face table behavior might be said to help assert his absolute control over them all.